Hi, so this might seem very out of the blue, but I think people are starting to wonder if King Charles is still a suitable monarch. Now, he has only been king for 3 years nearly, but since that time he's been diagnosed with cancer, and we've had the ever-growing scandal of Andrew. The reason why this affects Charles so much is whilst he was prince, Andrew was going on these foreign envoy tours, he was meeting Epstein. What did Charles know about this? So why did they allow this to carry on for so many years, even after Epstein had been charged with trafficking offenses? Andrew still maintained this relationship, in doing so harming the image of the UK and the royal family as well. So when people say, could Charles abdicate, they often look to the abdication of King Edward VIII. That was considered to be a serious constitutional crisis because in attempting to marry a divorced woman, it was felt that most people wouldn't accept her as the queen. And King Edward was effectively given two choices, either divorce or abdicate the monarchy. Probably most people thought that he would never want to abdicate, but that is in fact what he did. And that was the first time a monarch had ever abdicated in the entire history of the royal family. So that's why people often look at that point as being a real crisis for the royal family. Would they be able to survive? Of course, the fact is they did survive. George VI was king, and then Elizabeth became the longest running monarch of the royal family. But now with Charles, we have a serious problem because he's much older and he's already very ill. He's been diagnosed with cancer, although we don't know what kind of cancer. And he may have increased his popularity since he was prince, but I think most people would think, okay, Charles, you're a little bit older now and you no longer really connect to people the way somebody younger would. This is why some people are suggesting, why not have a fresh start with William? King Charles could effectively say, I'm going to be king for one more year. During that time, I'm going to hand over my duties to William. Then William and Princess Catherine will become the new king and queen. The advantages of this is that William is unaffected by the scandals involving both Edward and Harry, both Andrew and Harry. He's also much younger, which means that people would therefore see him as a much more suitable monarch. He also has a way of connecting with people, although some might find him slightly dull. The way he comes across at certain events, such as recently the BAFTAs, show that he's a lot more in tune with the way people are feeling. He's also championed certain causes such as mental health awareness. He is involved in several charities. His wife has also been very popular, and people have a real fondness for all three of their children. So I think although this possibly won't happen, you're going to hear more talk of this happening as more and more people become alarmed by the link between Andrew and Charles and why they think that Charles hasn't done enough. There's also the issue of Queen Camilla, who has a fairly low profile, should we say, but has never really garnered the same popularity as Catherine or, of course, Princess Diana. So, what do you think on this debate? Should Charles abdicate soon, or should he carry on in face of all the scandals and ill health? Thanks for tuning in, guys, and keep subscribing, keep watching, and I will see you very soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.